Yes, I'm Carl Library, aka Sketch.
Brilliant. And so we're here at the Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery to see your new piece. If you want to tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, I mean, basically this is the city of Birmingham. It's taken me 6 weeks to draw. It's the first in a series of all the cities in the UK, which there's 69. I was inspired to draw this city because I've been coming to Birmingham now for many, many years, family visits. And it's because of the old library that I visited here. And while I was here, I fell in love with the library because it's the largest library in Europe. So that left a really special memory for me. So I've always been coming back. So I always, like, having come to the library, it was like a magical moment for me because I was really in love with libraries. The Birmingham Library was the largest in Europe. So ever since that, I've been coming back to Birmingham for many, many years since, and I always had this idea that I was going to draw Birmingham at one time. Before that, I was basically drawing fictive, imaginary cities. That was the sort of ideas I had in my head. I hadn't really thought of taking on a project like drawing an entire city before. So I think it was the last year when I came here, I sort of decided that I do want to take on a challenge in the city and wanted to do Birmingham. I mean, it's a city I was very familiar with, and a city that I thought I could complete. So I was inspired to do it because of that. And then what happened was is that I then went about setting myself to work in drawing Birmingham. That took me about 6 weeks. And in drawing Birmingham, there's a lot of mapping and planning, and a lot of watching YouTube videos as well, just to sort of get an idea of the developments of the city. So in terms of the actual planning, it took a while to sort of get that together, but it was a lot of research and running around, getting cameras out, coffees. That's basically was the plan.
And I was speaking of which, I was going to ask, like, what was the biggest challenge for you in terms of doing this project?
The biggest challenge was logistical, because I had to keep going back and forth to the city. So that was taking a lot of time, and I think just being able to get around the city, because I wanted to get a much clearer understanding of what I was going to draw. I didn't want to miss any sort of evolving projects because there's quite a lot going on in Birmingham at the moment. So I think in terms of actually trying to just have a clear sort of control of the project and being able to sort of complete it was the main objective.
So, what's your favourite part? I guess is a good question.
That's a good question. Yeah, I think the favourite part for me is the Birmingham station. It's two things. The reason why I say that is because I think it's a very, very large part of the city, and as well as that, I think it represents the sort of ambition of the city right now, the confidence the city has. So for me, it's like a real sort of way of what Birmingham is about now, which is a lot of ambition.
So what's next for you then? Because obviously drawing Birmingham is no small feat.
No, basically what next is going to be drawing Manchester. I'm in the preliminary stages of drawing Manchester. I'm basically just getting the ideas out. I've been going back and forth just to try and get a map of the city. Basically lots and lots of walking and running. And this is going to form the series of 69 UK cities. I've taken on a mammoth task to draw all of the UK cities, which I feel is quite an important part of documenting and archiving our heritage. And I think this country basically, I think, deserves to have all of its UK cities documented. I think people would like to see their own cities. I'd like to share that with them by taking that challenge on.
I was going to say, you know, it's interesting you talk about documentation and the heritage element. So I was going to ask, why sketch it?
Yeah, I think in terms of sketching is that I've always sketched, and that's the way I best communicate my obsession with drawing cities. And in terms of sketching, it sort of is a way which isn't too defined, but it does give an idea of what I'm trying to articulate and trying to grab the whole city as a whole.
Fantastic. So if people want to find out more about your work, where can they go?
Yeah, they can buy limited edition prints, and if they go to www.sketchinthecity.com, I'll just repeat that one more time. Sketch in the City. Sketchinthecity.com.
Brilliant. And can they find you on social media?
Yeah, again, just go, if you just go to Sketch on Twitter, you can find me on Twitter as well.
Perfect. All right, Carl. Thank you very much for your time today.
Did you get it?